Welcome to Matuto Dapat YouTube channel, where math and Bible lessons were discussed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, write the comments, and share. And don't forget to push the bell button for notification. Okay, our next topic is about kurtosis. So, this is your Professor, Engineer Eduardo Tapia. In the normal distribution, isa rin sa parte o mahalagang topic is the kurtosis. So, tingnan po natin ang definition. Kurtosis measures how much a distribution deviates from a normal distribution in terms of heavy or light tails. Contrary to popular belief, it measures the likelihood of extreme deviations from the mean rather than the distribution peak. The kurtosis of a normal distribution is 3, and excess kurtosis is computed by deducting 3, so the comparison baseline is 0. Okay, so titingnan naman natin kung gaano po ba katulis yung tawag natin yung atin pong distribution, no? Or matulis ba o masyadong flat. Okay? So alam natin that the normal distribution curve is parang yung bell curve, no? Pero minsan mayroong mga distribution kasi na yung concentration ay masyadong nasa gitna ng nasa middle of the distribution. That's why masyadong patulis naman yung ano niya. Okay? So tingnan po natin. We have types of kurtosis. We have the mesocortic. So, a mesocortic, medium tail distribution with kurtosis around 3, and excess kurtosis is approximate 0. Outliers, of course, at a frequency similar to the normal distribution. So, nakita po natin, ito pong ating graph. Okay? So, mayroon po siyang tatlong layer. Okay? Ito pong pinakahalos flat na, tawag po natin dyan ay platycortic. Itong normal, itong nasa gitna, okay, yun po yung tinatawag nating mesocortic. Ito. So ito, platycortic. Tapos pag masyadong matulis naman, tawag natin doon ay leptocortic. So ang mesocortic is a medium tailed. No? So mesocortic is also the normal distribution curve. Okay? Number 2 ay the leptocortic, ito matulis, no? Leptocortic heavy tail distribution with kurtosis greater than 3, okay, positive excess kurtosis. Distribution have more extreme values or outliers than the normal distribution, such as stock market returns. So nakita po natin masyadong may outliers na masyadong mataas. Okay? So kaya umabot po yung peak po niya na masyado po matulis, no? That is the leptocortic. Okay, patulis naman siya. Platycortic light tail distribution with kurtosis less than 3 o negative excess kurtosis. This distribution have fewer or less extreme outliers than the normal distribution like the uniform distribution. Kita natin itong platycortic naman, masyadong halos yung frequency of the distribution masyadong mababa lang, no? Kaya halos yung flat po ang kanyang, yung pag i-draw natin yung kanyang graph ay flat, halos flat, no? Now, we have a different measurement of kurtosis. We have the moment correlation of kurtosis in population. So, we have the beta sub 2 equals mu sub 4 divided by the variance square. No? Okay, B sub 2 coefficient of kurtosis, U sub 4 fourth central moment, and U sub 2 is the second central moment of the variance. So, yun po yung ating unang formula, the moment coefficient of kurtosis. So, ang fourth central moment ay nakuha natin sa summation of x minus x bar raised to 4 divided by n. Ang second central moment kaya sa variance ay summation of x minus x bar square divided by n, kaya population variance, no? So ang fourth central movement ay medyo mas mataas pa to ang value nito kasi ibig sabihin yung data na makukuha natin from the mean naka-raise to 4 pa eh. Okay? So that is the moment coefficient of kurtosis. Now, excess kurtosis, you have beta sub 2 minus 3. In terms of this, para makuha natin ang excess kurtosis minus 3 natin, no? So that is excess kurtosis. Interpretation of coefficient of kurtosis, kapag ang beta sub 2 ay greater than 3, ang excess kurtosis ay greater than 0 dahil positive po yon. Leptocortic o high peak on heavy tails. Kapag approximate equal to 3 on the excess kurtosis naman ay 0, ay mesocortic o the normal distribution. Kapag less than 3 yung ating coefficient of kurtosis o ang atin pong platycortic ay negatives less than 0, then that is a platycortic. Okay? Now we have another measurement of kurtosis using the percentile. K equals P sub 90 minus P sub 10, or the 90th percentile minus the 10th percentile divided by 2 times the quantity of the 75th percentile minus the 25th percentile, o ito yung ating third quartile minus the first quartile. Okay? So ito naman ang kanyang interpretation, no? Kapag ang K is greater than 0.95, then that is leptocortic or more peak. Ang K is approximate 0.95, mesocortic o the normal like, no? Kapag ang K ay less than 0.95, then that is the platycortic. Okay? Comparison of the two methods. So, ang moment coefficient, okay, you have that formula. Ang data required ay the raw data or the central moments. Ang interpretation most accurate and widely used in inferential statistics as long as given po ang ating itong ating mu sub 4 and mu sub 2, no? Percentile coefficient K equals the 98th percentile minus the 10th percentile. So, quartile and percentile kasi ang P75 ay the third quartile at ang the 25th percentile is also the first quartile. Easier to compute, commonly used in descriptive statistics. So, mas madali kasing compute ito. Unlike ditong isa, you have to find the deviation. Okay, kukunin mo pa yung deviation from the mean. Okay, between the row score and the mean. Example natin, the following summary statistics describe the test scores of 60 students. We have the 10th percentile is 33, the 25th percentile is 49, the 75 percentile is 70, and the 98th percentile is 83. Compute the coefficient of kurtosis using percentiles. What is the shape of the distribution, and interpret the result. Okay? Now you have now the solution. Ang gagamitin natin based on the data is yung kurtosis using the percentile. So K is equal to P90 minus P sub 10 divided by 2 times P sub 75 minus P sub 25. Okay? So substitute ng the data. So 83 minus 33, and that is 25, 50. Okay? So ito pala ay naka-reduce form na. Divided by 2. Okay, tapos 70 minus 49. Ito kasing 83 minus 33 ay 50. 50 divide 2 ay kaya 25 na lang po siya. And 70 minus 49 ay 21. So 25 over 21. Ang K natin is 1.19 and it is greater than 0.95, and that is why it is the shape of the distribution ay leptocortic. Okay? So ibig sabihin yung peak niya o higher peak, no, heavy tails po natin. Scores are highly concentrated around the centers. Thus, the distribution has a higher peak and heavier tails than the normal distribution. Okay? So yun po yung ating nakuha. Okay? So out of the 60 students take the exam in statistics. Okay, number 2, the age of 12 construction workers are summarized below. We have the summation of deviation square. Okay, 952.22 at tapos yung raised to 4 naman ay 189,516.47. Ang P sub 10 ay 15.90. Ang P90 ay 43.5. Ang Q1 o yung ating P25 is 18.50. Ang Q3 ay 75, Q3 or P75 is 32.25. Find the percentile coefficient of kurtosis and the moment coefficient of kurtosis. Okay? So, titignan po natin, ano po ang comparison ng dalawa. Kurtosis using the percentile. So, we have to substitute now the value. Okay? So, 43.5 minus 15.90 divided by 2 times 32.25 minus 18.50. Ang ating leptocortic ay approximately 1 o 1.00 something like, may more, ano pa yan, may point something pa. So, but we have to round off and that is 1.00. And based on the data, that is leptocortic since ang K natin is greater than 0.95. Okay? Now, using the moment coefficient of kurtosis, ang ating mu sub 4 ay 189,560.47 divided by 12. That is 15,793. Okay? So, 189,516.47 divided by 12. Okay? 15,793.04. Ang atin namang variance ay 952.22 divided by 12 and that is 79.35. So, nung dinivide natin is 15,793.04 79.35 square, we come up 2.51 ang ating beta sub 2. So, based on the data, it is less than 3. So, less than 3, that is 2.51, that is platycortic. So, ang ating excess kurtosis ay negative 0.49. So, as we can see, magkaiba po ang kanilang resulta. Ang kurtosis using the percentile ay leptocortic, while the B sub 2 o the beta sub 2 is platycortic. Okay? So, tingnan po natin ang interpretations. Observe that the data is classified as platycortic by the moment coefficient and slightly leptocortic by the percentile coefficient. Okay? Because the two approaches measures kurtosis differently. This is possible. So, possible po yon. Na kasi magkaiba naman ang kanilang computation. No? Magkaiba ang formula, magkaiba din ang focus ng kanilang computations. Extreme observation have less of an impact on the percentile coefficient. Okay? Kasi ang percentile coefficient ay naka-base lang naman, maximum nandun sa P90, P10, tapos concentration doon sa 75 percentile at saka yung 25%, which is based on the distribution of the middle 80% and 50% of the data. Okay? On the other hand, the moment coefficient employs the fourth central moment. It is far more susceptible to the tails and outliers of the distribution. As a result, the two measures don't always produce the same classification. So, possible po yun, pero mayroon din namang pagkakataon na magkaparehas po ang kanila pong description. Okay? So, based on our example, ay magkaiba po ang kanilang classification, but it is okay. No? Kaya depende po ano pong ginagamit po natin na methods. Okay? So, this is your activity. Number 1, the data below are the monthly income of the customers enter the mall from 11 to 11:30 a.m. Solve the skewness and the kurtosis using all methods and interpret the result. Okay, the activity of the data below are the scores of the students in statistics class. Solve the skewness and kurtosis using all methods and interpret the result. Okay. So I hope you learn from this video lessons. Pwede nyo rin itong i-share sa inyong mga kakilala, kaibigan na mayroon pong statistics subjects and this very helpful tool, no? So I hope makatulong man sa kanila, and I hope you continue support our video lessons in this YouTube channel para mainggan nyo naman tayo na gagawa pa ng mga PowerPoint presentations at makapag-upload pa tayo, no? So maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Okay? So God bless you.